these are very unpredictable times. I clearly see a few trends which I could share with you. Number one would be coexistence with the virus. I think everyone across the world is now very, very sure that this virus is coming back in different phases. So we would have to learn to live with the virus. Uh, if anyone asks me the question today, what's your estimate of when will pre-COVID levels come back? I think business would return back to normalcy not before end of 2022 or 2023. So till that time, the stronger companies which will emerge from this pandemic are companies which constantly reinvent themselves. The employees are retooling themselves, and they're getting ready for how business will be run in the future. So in the case of RBL, it's about launching new ways of reaching out to consumers, something like distance selling, which we've, with a lot of care, we've developed over the last 2 years, where we are saying that the consumer has to be safe in his house and we can reach out to him and still sell to him. Or it could be, supercharging our e-commerce. With the launch of Ajio Lux, I think we've been able to do a lot of justice to brands which were not wanting to go online, and some of them have seen our approach to that platform and given a go ahead. So I'm sure supercharging e-commerce would definitely be one of the trends that we will see. The second thing what we particularly see is that the contributions of business moving. So everyone thought of luxury or even the retail business to be a very, very brick and mortar focused business. I think that's something which, which will not be seen in the future. And it's something which we will see the proportion of business moving to the digital part. So whether it's e-commerce, whether it's reaching out to endless aisle, or even welcoming digitally native brands into this country, I think that part of business will definitely grow. Another trend which I see is one of the growing trends which India had till about 2 or 3 years back. We were a country where everyone wanted to travel, look around the world, have experiences, come back with a lot of stories. I think disruption of travel is something which is going to happen. We would see a lot of countries not extending, opening up of travel to Indians for quite a long time. And I think consumers will start experiencing luxury within the country. I think that's something which is a silver lining for brands which operate in the country, and for the consumers as well, because they would now see the possibility of getting same or superior service in their own country, which they were expecting earlier. Another trend which we see is, of course, going to be digital nomadism. How will companies respond to people, to employees, to consumers? So there will be a lot of policies which will be around working from home. I think the companies which have already started leading the way from last year, like having flexible policies around working, especially during this pandemic, are going to emerge stronger and more popular amongst their employees. They're going to be companies of choice in the future. Of course, reskilling of talent amongst the vast retail task force in this country, whether it's retail, whether it's FMCG companies, or any other sector. I think that's going to be one of the key focuses that we will see in this country. So I think that's something which is going to happen. And finally, a lot of consolidation will happen in this time, when stronger companies will become stronger, and there'll be a lot of players on the edge which will move off. So I think that consolidation is going to be very, very important. I think these are the major trends that I see, and let's see what time has to show.